All right, what's up, everybody? It's Jay Cypher here, back with another exciting, hopefully very quick Cypher short today. I woke up today and let me turn on a little bit of light here. I woke up today and I wanted to go on a run. I had my pants on ready, properly lubricated, nipples on protect mode. I was ready to go, had on my shoes, had on my little my headset. I was ready to go, and then there, boom, in comes my daughter. She just walks into the room. She's like, "Hi." I'm like, "Okay, wow." So we have to change things up a little bit. So I grabbed Coco, fixed her up for the morning, and then I put her inside of my little baby. I had a running baby carriage thing. I don't know what to call it, like a stroller, a baby running stroller, and then I was like, okay. I put on my time and I took off, with her. Did my normal run. We knocked out 3 miles. And you know what? I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, pushing that thing added about a mile onto my time. And not a mile, I'm sorry, added about a minute onto my 3-mile run. So I was running a minute slower. It's a lot harder in the end to push. But, we knocked it out. It was fun. It's a beautiful day out. I want y'all to go out and have a beautiful day too. Y'all should always have a story to tell every single day. Always, and go out there and actually try to enjoy the day. Do something different. Do something fun. So, hey, I'm having a good time. Let's go ahead and jump into the market. Absolutely red, except for Maker. Maker's a very interesting coin. Don't know much about it, but every single time I hear something about it, there's always something interesting coming out. I have no idea what XCN is, so if you do, please let me know. I don't mind looking into brand new coins. Algo is dirt cheap. Dirt cheap. If you're not picking up Algo, you are sinning against yourself. Check this out. XDC, filthy cheap. Quant, below 100 smackaroos, I believe. Dude, if you do not pick up some Link, there's something wrong with you. This is a buyer's market. There's blood in the streets. Buy, buy, buy. When you get that tiny little paycheck that you hate, you wish was 10 times bigger, dump some into crypto. Pay yourself in crypto. That's what I always tell people. Pay yourself in crypto up to what you can afford. Here we go. It's some news. Accenture designed its own metaverse for employees. It's very interesting. Complete with exact replicas of their office. Now, if I come here to my homeboy, Kal-El, he sent me an article. You can't see it very well, but it says, at Accenture, 150,000 new hires will spend their first day of work in the metaverse. Now, this is very interesting. This whole metaverse thing that Accenture is kicking off is really cool. You're going to be able to go in there. You're going to be working for Accenture, doing what Accenture people do. Accenture is a really cool company. It's tied in with Ripple and RippleNet and Corda R3, and it's a huge fintech, kind of in the background corporation that takes care of a lot of financial movement in the background between companies and banks and things like that. This company is part of the future. I would love to work here. This would be really cool. Even if it was part-time, look, you get to put on your little, what is that thing called again? I'm sorry, it's skipping my mind because I'm just thinking too fast. Yeah, you get to put on your little headset and boom, they drop you in the metaverse, and then, you work in the metaverse. This is everybody in the crypto, we always knew that this was going to happen. This was going to be the future. So let's keep it moving. Accenture, if you want to sign up, go to Accenture US, careers. Just Google it. Google Accenture jobs or Accenture careers. Go here, discover your career. Go here, sign up. Military veterans, I might have to sign up later and see what happens. Let's keep it moving. Yo, on Twitter, we have Wall Street Silver. Y'all need to watch this guy. He's cool. He's cool people. He's very smart. I think he's a silver enthusiast, but he watches the markets and everything. Look, which way are we going? Are we going to Lambo, or are we going to McDonald's? Like, this is a lot of the current sentiment that a lot of people have. Check this out. I believe this is part of a descending wedge pattern, I believe. I don't know if this is on the weekly or the daily or even the hourly. I can't tell, but whenever there's a pattern like this, it always breaks one way, up or down. If it goes down, then it's bearish. If it goes up from here, then it's bullish. So let's keep it moving. Sorry, I got the sniffles. I gotta decongest. I don't know what's going on. Maybe the pollen in the air. I am. It is not hypoallergenic outside, and I have allergies. So, investing in XRP is like winning the lottery in slow motion. Yes, sir, it is. But you have to invest in the right coins. There's a lot that are not going to make it. A small few that are going to make it. Anybody who has any idea what they're talking about in this market will tell you the same damn thing. Don't listen to idiots. Listen to people who will tell you stuff that will help you grow. All right, there's a lot of scammers everywhere. I don't have time or energy for scams. Don't scam don't Bitcoin scam in my. As soon as I hear Bitcoin, I automatically think scam. I don't know why, but I think a lot of the scams are tied in with Bitcoin. So I just assume that you either one have no idea what you're talking about, or two, you're trying to scam me. We're at 6 minutes, so let me speed it up. The fastest way to get wealthy is slowly. Anybody can get rich by accident. That's true. You have to get wealthy on purpose. You have to have a plan. You have to put money in on the dips, on the proper dips, on the real dips. And you have to be investing in something that's going to be there for a long time. It took me years to realize this. Just because I'm saying this to you doesn't mean it's going to make sense. Just because you're reading it doesn't mean it's going to make sense. Go ahead, baby. Go ahead. All right, that was my son. He needs to go poop. So check this out. Again, Wall Street Silver. Corporation media is running articles on shrinkflation. This is, I'm worried about everybody. I'm worried about you guys. Y'all need to take a look at all the stuff in the supermarket that you're getting. It's going to be at a slightly higher price. But you're going to have fewer items in there, or they're going to stuff it with more bread, or it's just going to be, everybody's just going to start giving you less and charging you more, and they're going to do it over time, so it's not going to seem as big of a deal. But even the burgers you get from your fast food joint, if you don't have time to make a healthy meal, it's going to be the burgers are going to get smaller, the buns are going to get bigger, the lettuce is going to get smaller, the tomatoes are going to be weirder. It's just going to be, I even noticed that they stopped putting mayonnaise on burgers because mayonnaise costs too much. So hey, check, they're just mustard. So y'all pay attention to what you're putting into your body. Let's keep it moving. Check this out, from Genie Reborn. He also makes YouTube videos. If you can find him, he's mad cool. Coinbase warns users could lose their crypto holdings if the company goes bankrupt. Look at this bald guy right here. So I think he's the CEO of Coinbase. I don't know. I need to look at that. Coinbase CEO Brian Armstrong. I heard about him before. I don't follow him or anything, so I don't know much about him. What I do know is Coinbase sometimes does weird stuff. Coinbase still is and the GDAX. If you haven't heard about that, Coinbase still is the number one place, the easiest place to get on-ramped onto crypto if you're in America. A lot of other places like BitTrue and BitTricks and Bitmart, I can go down the list, but these even LCX, these things are a little bit harder to use, and I would definitely not suggest it for a new person because it's very easy to get scared in this market. So there's a thing called a cold wallet, which I still haven't gotten into, but you need to, once you get here, you purchase your stuff with your USD, and then you automatically drop it into your cold wallet. There are riddles you guys need to pay attention to. These things come out from a guy called Mr. Pool, and others, but mainly Mr. Pool. Well, we think they're either Brad Garlinghouse or what's his name, Joel Schwartz, both the CTO or the CEO of Ripple. I'm pretty sure it's Joel, but check this out. The market, Bitcoin is attached by tethers, and Bitcoin is going up only because of tether. But once you cut the tether cords, once you cut the tethers, the USD 1-for-1 pair tether, Bitcoin is going to sink to the bottom of the effing ocean. I just hope you guys are ready for that. And then suddenly, snap. See, look, Mr. Pool. These are riddles, but if you've been in the especially in the XRP community, everybody breaks down these riddles. Even if you don't know 100% what they mean, sometimes they're on a 1-year delta. This is, let's just keep it moving. Look. I just wanted to jump into this. Look, you'll be able to carry phone in pocket in future. And check this out. I wonder if I can see the date. Look, it says, I know it's small, but it says Thursday, April 18th, 1963. 1963. This was taken. Look at that little, whatever this is, Motorola, whatever, you'll be able to carry a phone in your pocket. That means they had this technology out for a long time before everybody started seeing it around the late 1990s, early 2000s. Is when you first started to see those big old bulky phones. Technology moves a whole lot quicker than it did back then. Things are being released every day. Things we haven't even imagined are out. Look, these engineers, they never stop. Let's keep it going. This is for you guys who like some of the obtuse way of thinking. Check this out. You need to know where you are. Some would say politically. Some would just say in general. You need to know which one of these people you are. The people who try to free the slaves. I don't go around calling people slaves, but I believe they're talking about mind slaves, like mind slaves. If you don't know what government means, govern means to control. Ment means the mind. Government literally means mind control in Latin. Mind control. That's all government means. Look, so it's either one, the people who are trying to free the slaves. If you're getting all of your news from the mainstream news channels, I'm sorry, you're being very misled. I'm not going to tell you they're dead wrong all the time. What I'm going to say is they're trying to bend the way you think to the way they want you to think. If you don't know that by now, you haven't been paying attention. It's fine. The slave masters. This is the mainstream media. Some of the people in government. These are slave masters, the politicians. Even people on even in the lower elected offices. Some of the educational services like this. These people consider themselves slave masters. Don't be a slave, basically. Nobody wants to be a slave. People who have no idea that they're slaves, this is where the vast majority of people fall into. If you don't read the laws, if you don't understand the Constitution, if you don't understand things from both sides, if you're not trying to expand your mind, this is where you're going to end up. And there's a lot of people that's here. The people who like being slaves. There's a lot of people that's here as well. I wouldn't say it's the vast majority, but there are people who are very, very easily swayed, and I challenge y'all to start thinking a little bit more for yourself and stop believing everything that you see. You know what I mean? Like, start thinking outside the box a little bit. I don't know. I saw this, but I was like, I don't know. I'm not really a super flat earther, just in case y'all are wondering. I'm really not. It says data leak at Elon Musk. Nowadays, if you put Elon Musk in anything, everybody automatically believes anything. And NASA, this photo and another 11 photos are said to be from one of Elon Musk's SpaceX satellites. Those photos are not encrypted during transmission. NASA hacker would have intercepted them. I don't know if I believe this. I'm not really a flat earther, but what it does say in the book of Enoch, which I was just reading again yesterday, it does say, that there's the earth. I don't know. I still think that Earth is very much a sphere floating around in space, because it says that there's a gigantic mountain range around us, and then there's another sea and other mountain ranges, and then another gigantic mountain range, and then out on that is an abyss that's devoid of any light or anything good or anything like that, and God actually has stars imprisoned there because they came out too early. They came out without his permission. He has angels there, the same angels that came down to heaven and took upon themselves wives, I'm starting to think that there's my theory is that maybe Earth actually is a sphere to us, but maybe to angels or trans-dimensional beings, which clearly heaven is a different dimension with multiple layers. They even talk about the one in the Book of Enoch. They say the layer right above us has an ocean on the upside. So there's another ocean surrounding us on the other side, pointing up. So, but we can't see it. Obviously, we can see space and the stars. So I'm thinking maybe to angels or to other beings, the earth can look flat, but to us, it actually is a sphere floating in space. So it's I know it's a kind of strange theory, but I mean, it makes a lot more sense than earth being flat. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I'd like to hear your thoughts on it. I know there's a lot of people that read the Bible and that listen to me. So hey, I'm open to your thoughts on that. But let's keep it crypto. I just wanted to jump into that, show you guys a little bit. I gotta head out. I got a lot of stuff to do today. I hope you guys take care. Have a great day. Love you. Peace, 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 peace.